guys, and welcome to something a little bit different, and that is the march to safety. Now, some of you will know exactly what that is. And yeah, I have spoken about it on previous videos before, but of course I also did a video earlier today where I would have spoken about it, but again, not everyone will know what this is, so I thought I'd explain a little bit about it first. So just sit back and let me sort of fill your ears with some information first. So basically, I wanted to do scenarios, and I wanted to do some one-off videos that weren't experiments and weren't huge series, because it's coming to the end of FM, and I just wanted to do some little extra videos just to mix things up a little bit. So basically, this is what I came up with. So what I did was, I wanted to try and rescue some teams that were in relegation trouble, but of course, if you do that in the first year, it gets a little bit boring because you'll only ever be able to get the same kind of teams there. So what I said is, right, I will sim 10 years into the future and see who is in trouble and then try and rescue them, particularly if it's someone that you would never expect to be in that kind of trouble. And as you can see on the screen right now, above my head in theory, you can see Liverpool are bottom of the Premier League. We're in 2025. There's some very weird things have been going on. For example, Luis Suarez is at Chelsea and doing quite well, it would seem. Chelsea, of course, are top of the league at the moment by an absolute mile, but Liverpool are bottom of the league. They're only 4 points from safety. This is just a test episode. If people enjoy this, and if you do enjoy this video, please do feel free to drop a like on it. That'll let me know that I could do more of them. And if you do have any ideas for teams that I will do for another one, then do drop those in the comments too. I'm probably going to put a straw poll up at some point if you guys enjoy this, to decide on where I go next in terms of the league I do, basically. So you'll pick the league and then I'll sim it into the future in that league, and then pick a team that's done something similar to Liverpool. I might also do another thing like this later, at a later date, where I take teams that are unexpectedly doing well and try to keep them there and things like that. But it's only going to be one video, so that's the point. Just one-off stuff. So, as you can see, Liverpool are bottom of the Premier League, and we have taken over at Liverpool. We're already the manager. I've taken over just now and set it all up before. Now, basically, what I'm going to try and do in future ones, if you guys enjoy this, is build a brand new tactic for each save to try and keep them up. But just because this is a sort of like a pilot, so to speak, I'm going to be using the Christmas Tree of Doom since it's been so successful. Also, you might notice that I'm a little bit more illuminated than I usually am with the whole face cam thing, and that's because my light has arrived, and hopefully it's not making me look too pasty and weird, but unfortunately it does that. It illuminates the hell out of you and shows all the blemishes, so to speak. So without further ado, let's take a little look at Liverpool's squad. I'm going to briefly show you the squad, and the format is going to be really simple. I'm going to take over the team, as you can see. I'll quickly show you the squad and their position in the league, which is of course bottom, 4 points from safety. We've got 11 games left, so I feel like we can do it. But I was going to do this originally at Christmas, but then I realised there's way too many games left, and I feel it'll be a little bit too easy and less of a challenge. And I'm hopefully going to do somewhere where there's a really big gap, like 10 points, and we'll see where it goes. But this one just happened to fall with only 4 points. So yeah, what will happen then is I'll be live calling all the games, but you'll only see highlights of most of them. But you'll get, in theory, at least 2 proper live comms in each one of these videos, basically. So we'll probably live com the Everton game, since we're both down there, and we'll probably live com the game that decides whether we stay up or not, basically. So that's going to be the way that goes. So let's take a quick gander at the squad before I get into anything else. But don't need to go onto that page, do we? Right, so currently we've got Ibe, of course, and lots of, you know, regens, of course. Now, some of you, well, Harry Kane is here as well. That's interesting. Roberto Firmino still here. Henderson. I am playing on an updated database, in case you are wondering. So the transfers have all been done. It's the Steve Thompson 85, I think his name is, database. I think it's from August 7th, so it's not perfectly up to date when I did this, but it's better than it like normally would be, basically. So there have been transfers. So that is the Liverpool squad at the moment, and of course I will be using the Christmas Tree of Doom tactic for this, just as a sort of tester, basically. So I've done a quick pick, but of course our next game isn't for a little while yet. But that is the team that we've got. So Nielsen, Clotet, Filippo Coutinho, Ibe, Henderson, Capozza, Burgess. So we're lacking at left back, definitely, but we do have injuries, and I think that might... No, okay. Sejas, Papadopoulos. It's a different guy, I think, though. And Kaderabek. And in goal, we've got Ruf. So obviously, you know, some of you guys will recognise some of these players. So Krikoviak is another real player as well. Apologies, there's a plane, or is that a train? Something flying over. Not a train flying over. That would be very, very strange. So there we go. So basically, this is the schedule that we've got left. Next up, we've got ourselves Chelsea away, and that's going to be crazy difficult. But we do have, after that, some winnable games. Forest, City, Everton, which you guys will see, and then we've got some more games coming up after that. So guys, I hope this is going to work, but it's just something a little bit different, and I'll be doing lots of other teams if this goes well, for the rest of FM15 as well as into FM16. So there you go, guys. I will join you in a second, and I'll show you some highlights right now of some of the games before the Everton game. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Finds a good ball. Suarez with the strike, and it's in the back of the net. Rurf could not keep that out, and our resolve has been broken. They are top of the league, remember, guys, by quite a long stretch. So Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. Hazard now with the ball in from the corner again. Oh, danger, and it's in the back of the net. Zwan now with the goal. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0, and now we are under the cosh massively. Now with a long throw in, Hazard breaks it back, and Zwan has put it in the back of the net again, and the floodgates have opened. It is 3-0 to Chelsea. Dennis Zwan with the goal. Dimar now with the throw in to Zwan, already on a hat-trick so far today. Dimar now, back out wide. Switches into Gutierrez, different Gutierrez I would assume. Oscar now in the middle. If we could just try and keep the goals down a little bit. Lennon now for Chelsea, bombing forward into Origi. Suarez with the strike, Lennon on the rebound, and it's 4-0. That was a little bit unlucky from us, but Chelsea have just been the better side. You can see why they're top. Brooks Lennon with the goal, 4-0. Kaderabek with the throw in this time to Bernardo Silva, one of the substitutes. Harry Kane is through here. Can he find the back of the net? Harry Kane, and he does! Super Harry Kane. Chelsea 4, Liverpool 1. Harry Kane, only his 5th goal of the season. Gutierrez to Oscar to Lennon to Suarez, and it's 5-1. That's disappointing that we let them do that in the final minutes. The tactic is still very fresh though. Literally, this was the first day of the tactic. Chelsea 5, Liverpool 1. There we have it, 5-1. They're top of the league, so you never know. Nielsen steps up to take the penalty for Liverpool, and it's in the back of the net. Liverpool 1, Forest 0. Perfect start to the game, just what we needed. And he's gone. Papadopoulos is sent off for Liverpool there. Henderson's free kick. Good strike, top corner. Liverpool 2 with 10 men. Forest 0. Brilliant stuff. And there we have it. Liverpool 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Wow. Kaderabek now to Nielsen, out wide. He should be in the middle, really. Can he whip a pass in? No, goes back to Kaderabek. That's good build-up play. Coutinho back to Nielsen. Has he got a ball across the box? Ibe. Somebody. Ibe with the strike, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Manchester City 0, Liverpool 1. What a start. Out wide to Barron now. Whip that across, and Krychowiak gets that clear, but English won't get there. Sterling's in, and it is 1-1 here at the City of Manchester Stadium. Sterling goes round his man into Cruz. He surely will score. He does. It's 2-1 to City, and the turnaround is complete. Wait, who's onto it? It's Harry Kane. Super Harry Kane surely must score. He does. Manchester City 2, Liverpool 2. What an equaliser that is from Harry Kane. Kovacic into Ericsson. Ericsson out wide to Baron. Somebody put a tackle in. Cruz with the strike. Surely goal. It is. Ball played into the channel. Ericsson's not. Oh, he's going to get there. Whips it across, and it's Lukaku for 4. It's a shame. We could have had it. And there we have it, Manchester City 4, Liverpool 2, not ideal, but... Right guys, we are back, and we're on the day of the Everton game. Now, you just saw the highlights. Now, of course, you know, things are not exactly perfect as a result of those games, but what is under the table is this. Now, this looks very, very bad, I admit that. But unfortunately, against City and Chelsea, we were really going to struggle. Against Chelsea, we really did. The Chelsea game was actually on the day I took over, so I literally put the tactic in and played it that day. Real shame that we ended up losing so heavily, but I guess that's what you get when you play against Chelsea like that. But we did beat Forest, and of course, that was good, and it got us going again, particularly with 10 men. It showed that resilience. Against City, I still think we deserve to lose, definitely, but we certainly showed a lot more, and I'm confident that, you know, we may well be 8 points from safety, and I know that's a lot, but I still feel like with the games we've got left, there's a real chance of us managing to do it. We've just had a little bit of bad luck with the games, well, not with the games, but with the way they fell over the last couple of weeks. So, let's get into today's game against Everton. This is going to be a full live com, guys. We're going to hopefully have one more in today's episode, in this video. I'm sort of working out the format a little bit to try and make it as entertaining as possible, basically. That was the idea. Since it's just one video, I realise I can put a lot more into it. It's just one thing. So, let's go. Now, we are off the bottom, which is a good sign. Now, of course, in the last game, I actually ended up playing two... That's how bad the situation got, that we had to play 2 players that weren't even... first teamers, basically. Let me just do a quick pick and see. That can't be right. Sam Burgess is coming in at left back, that's for sure. We must have a better centre back than that. Is Billy Street good enough? We really are lacking in those areas. He's not really, is he? Problem is, Papadopoulos got suspended for 3 games for that tackle, which is very disappointing. And unfortunately, losing both of those guys is not exactly ideal. We really are lacking there. So yeah, these are youth players, by the way, guys. So we're down to the bare bones somewhat. Now, something I do want to show you is something I didn't notice originally, but look, we've got a player called Bruce Willis. I couldn't believe it when I saw that in one of my like under 21 set them available for the youth team messages. It was ridiculous. I love it. I love seeing regen names like this. So there you go. If you've had ones like that of like famous people, then do let me know in the comments. I'd be brilliant to hear some of those guys. So it's Everton. It's live. It's going to be a tough one, but Ian Holloway is managing Everton at the moment, so you know there's always a chance with that in mind. Now actually, is Billy Street the right one to put in? I don't know. This is the problem. We really are lacking at the back, and our first choice centre-back partnership are both out injured. However, Nielsen's done okay, but in the game against Forest, he missed 3 one-on-ones. So I'm tempted to start using Kane if he doesn't step up today. The reason I haven't used Kane from the start is because Kane has not been fully fit. Basically, he's obviously had an injury right before we took over, and it's kind of hobbled him a little bit. I'm just going to put the replays back on. Oh, wrong one. Put the replays back on so we can see them. Right, let's get into this. It's going to be Very, very important. What about that? Bear in mind, we're on short passing, just so you know, guys. I'm now out on the right-hand side. Oh, Dupont. But yeah, if we beat Everton today, I feel there's a real chance of us getting back into that fight, basically. But it might start to condemn them. Burgess, Carpoza, it's Coutinho. Best players we've had so far. Coutinho's done a great job, as you would imagine. But Lars Nielsen, he's put the ball in the net. But, I don't know, I also worry about his ability to do it consistently, because he has missed a lot of chances. Carpoza now, cutting inside. Will he shoot? Oh, just wide. Big start from Liverpool. That's big talk, and that's what we needed. A good, solid start. Hopefully that's the first of many good chances. Kaderabek now to Coutinho. Henderson now into Clotet, who's been good as well, actually. Out wide to Ibe, who can't... No, we can keep it in. What a ball that is. Nielsen is going to get away, but we're keeping the pressure mounted on Everton. Oh, my life. 3 players there just conspired to lose the ball to 1 Everton player. Fossum. Great tackle from the backup defender, Krakowiak. Nielsen is great at beating the backlines, but look, watch these situations. He's just useless in one-on-ones, unfortunately. And he just... I don't know. He just doesn't seem to be able to score. Dupont flicked in, ball brought down, and oh, it's in the back of the net, and Hjelemark has made it 1-0 to Everton. Their first real good chance of the game, and Oscar Hjelemark makes it 1-0. That is the last thing we need right now, because that will put us 8 points from safety with 7 games to go. And I know we've got some winnable ones at home. We've got like 3 good winnable home games coming up, but this is one of them as well, against one of our relegation rivals. Of course they'll be up for it, but my God, we cannot afford to lose this. I thought we'd cleared the danger here when this tackle comes in, but unfortunately, Hjelemark just gets on the end. Good strike, and Ruff in goal, he just wasn't good enough in the end, unfortunately. Disappointing to see. Right, let's see if we can get going again. We need something from this game. We need to just find, I don't know, anything really. Well, no, we need to win, basically. There's no 2 ways about it. I might even switch it to control. Oh, hello. Coutinho with the ball and don't get counted on. Nielsen brings it down. Krakowiak, up he comes. Ibe, round the corner for Nielsen, and again misses the chance. We're good at creating chances, but Nielsen just cannot take them. I'll probably bring him off after like an hour at this rate, because he's just been so poor. Nielsen again strikes it. This time it's in the back of the net. Liverpool 1, Everton 1 in the derby. Lars Nielsen, he's got 17 goals this year, but he's just not seemed to be able to put them in the back of the net just yet. Hopefully he's just going through a bad spell, and we'll get him his confidence back if he gets a couple more goals for us, and hopefully he'll be the saving grace for us for the rest of the season. Kind of like how Harry Kane was. Well, how I hoped he would be anyway. But we're looking like the better side probably on average at the moment. But we still need to carry this on a little bit. I don't know if going control was the best idea actually now. We'll see how things pan out, and I might switch back to counter if we start to lose the possession a little bit. Actually, we're looking a little bit better now. Pavel Kopecký's... okay, Kopecký now on the ball. Good tackle from Street. Well done, the lad. Up to Nielsen, but that's poor. Oh, great. Goalkeeper's backing away, and he's put it in his own net again. This keeper is absolutely woeful. Pavel Kopecký makes it Liverpool 1, Everton 2, and they're taking their chances, and you cannot fault them for that. Long ball played over the top. Keeper decides to back away despite being a sweeper keeper, and then just... oh, my life. So there you go. Lot of work to do in the second half. Hello, Philippe Coutinho, edge of the area this time. Clotet, can he get another good chance? Nielsen, will he score? Oh, what a strike! The same goal twice, basically. Liverpool 2, Everton 2, Lars Nielsen. 18th of the season. Maybe this is the day that he gets his mojo back. If we turn this around properly and get the win here, I think this could be the confidence that could keep us up, basically. Clotet again with the assist, but this is a much more difficult chance. What about that? Oh, man on the line doing his usual job of nothing. Right. We're just going to quickly get through this part. 2 assists for Clotet, 2 goals for Nielsen. Those 2 basically being the only players on the pitch. I don't think I will be bringing Nielsen off just yet. We've got options on the bench. They've been gaining their fitness back. Roberto Firmino's had to come off the bench quite a bit because he is only on... well, he was anyway. He's better now. He was only on 70% match fitness, so we need to sort of be careful with that. Kopecký has already caused danger, so we'll just sort those guys out. Let's see. Possession is good. Pass completion is good. It's very balanced, this game. I'm just... oh, here we go. Coutinho. Ball in, surely not another one of these. Clotet. Nielsen again! Oh, my God. Nearly... the third, nearly 3 goals that were identical to each other. Burgos has gone past his man, and Burgess brings him down. Quite happy to let him have that. I'm happy with the way we're going, actually. Burgess now to Nielsen. Nielsen's ball in. Ibe at the back post. No, he was never going to win that header, was he? Coutinho now. If I could get himself back on side, that would be just delightful. Hodkinson, ball over the top again. We're dangerous. We're getting a bit caught out with some of those balls over the top, I think. Kopecký. I might drop a little deeper, if at all possible. Burgos, and it's in the back of the net again from Everton. They're taking their chances. Xavi Burgos there. We got caught on the break, and yet again, we find ourselves behind. We've got to come back for a 3rd time today. Still plenty of time to do it, though. That's the sort of saving grace from this, is that there is still time for us to make that happen. Oh, God. Right. Oh, no. I haven't even had a chance to make a change yet. Cleared downfield. Are we going to get a chance for this now? Nielsen wins it, but unfortunately he can't follow his own flick on, as you would imagine. Nichols now. trying to think what changes we want to make. I don't want to drop deeper just yet, purely because that's just going to encourage the pressure, really, isn't it? Hodgkinson into the space again for Kopecky. Actually, maybe we should just drop a little bit deeper to try. If they score another one, we'll have to come at them. But I just feel like maybe if we can stop them from getting back. Alba. Round for Burgos. Don't let him score from that angle. Ruff finally made a save worth talking about. My God. Everton have started to come into this now. I'm trying to think if they've changed anything. I need to adjust my the HUD so that it displays their formation. But because it's a new save, it doesn't have my old settings. Henderson. He's got a man over on the right. And actually, that's a good pass. Well done. I'm just going to turn the team talk just to tell them to concentrate a bit more. Might just enable us to get a couple more shots on target. Ibe. Coming down this right-hand side. Have we got an equaliser already? Surely not. Ibe's ball in and it's cleared away easily. Hodgkinson again. Right, first change. Who do we bring on? I'm thinking Firmino, but for Coutinho, because Clotet's actually done really well today. And I might actually get Bernardo Silva on for Henderson, because Henderson, bear in mind, guys, is 34 years old. So he tends to get a lot tired towards the end of these games. Right, we're going to have to go on to attacking. We need to now. I'm going to push higher up and try to just turn it off for shorter passing for a bit. See if we can be a bit more expansive for this final half an hour of the game. If we lose this, I really do worry about us, actually. I felt like we had enough in the tank to beat them today. And frankly, with the squad we've got, I just wish we'd had less injuries. It's those defenders, unfortunately. Our centre-back partnership is very inexperienced. Well, defensively in general, we're just weak. Because we just don't have the players right. Nichols now. Is this a chance for us? Ball downfield. Burgos win that header. No, that's the problem. Number 63 is so inexperienced. Go on, there's 3 of you around him. Somebody put a foot in. I might just actually tell them to get stuck in a little bit more. Just for the final 15. Ball in. Kopecky, and it's another goal for Everton. Oh, they've really turned this around on us. I mean, not turned this around, but when they were initially in front with the first 2 goals, we were still in the game and playing quite well and probably the better side on average. But since then, they've really picked this up. And again, it just goes over the top of the defender. That's the problem when we've not got those full quota of defenders. Vela now. We're going to have to keep cracking at this. I may as well go on overload just to try and see if we can stage a heroic comeback. Burgos, they're going to slide it through that channel again. Look at... Why is he not tracking him? Kopecky. Oh, man. Oh, no. This is going from bad to worse. Kopecky now just wins the simple flick on header and it's 5. I don't think it's a 5-2 game, to be honest. But this is going to make it very, very hard work for us for the rest of this season. That much we can be guaranteed of. This Liverpool side... What is the goalkeeper doing? I mean, Jesus, this goalkeeper is an absolute liability. I might actually have to change goalkeepers. The problem is we literally have nobody as a backup. When I initially joined the club, my assistant wanted to terminate the contract of our backup goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva, Nielsen, and it's a hat-trick for Nielsen, amazingly. It's 5-3, a hat-trick for him, but that's not going to be enough. We've just been so poor defensively. Obviously, on overload, you're bound to leave gaps, but some of the mistakes we've made today have been pretty damn awful. Bad defending from Everton to let that ball slide through there, but Nielsen's actually got a hat-trick today, so hopefully, if nothing else, the positive from this will be that his confidence is going to be riding high now, and he might be able to finish in other games. 5-3, that is piss poor, guys. Nielsen on the ball again. Has he not got... Surely he hasn't got another one in him. Go on, he's going to have a little go. Clotet now. He's got space if he can have a little run at them. I don't think that's going to happen, though, as he's lost the ball. And there it is. Liverpool 3, Everton 5. A bit harsh, perhaps, but poor defending is what you're going to get from that, guys. So, join me in a little while as we're going to play a load more games. And basically, the next game is going to be the one where it decides whether we go up, whether we stay up or not, basically. So, it's going to be a hell of a ride, shall we say. So, guys, I'll join you guys for that. Whipped in, Coutinho to the edge of the area for Clotet. This is that same tactic again. Nielsen turns inside. Henderson! Whoa, it's in the back of the net. Norwich City 0, Liverpool 1, Jordan Henderson. And what an important goal that is. Ball played through. Nielsen's in here. Once again saved on the rebound. I can't pronounce the name. I really am sorry. Erziakup? Fernandez is ball in. Headed away. Grubac, and it's in the back of the net. Norwich City 1, Liverpool 2, Vladan Grubac has made it 2-1, and this game is very much on edge now. Against the run of play, it is Norwich 1, Liverpool 2, huge result. Anderson, he's all the way through, and he must score, and he does. It's 1-0 to Arsenal, right up the other end, and they've made it 1-0. Big chance. We're bottom of the league again. Whipped across, Krakowiak clears it, and Burgess can't quite catch the rebound. Oh, there's two players there, and he's out-jumped them both there, Carmo. Vito Carmo, 2-0 to Arsenal. Just get that ball out wide. That's it. A bit more space. Carpoza, it's quite a tight area. Coutinho, a little bit more space now for Klose. He's going to have a little run at them. Nielsen takes it around his man. Nielsen has to score, does! 1-2. Liverpool are back in the game through Lars Nielsen. Klotet now with the free kick. Goes for goal, and he scored! Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. What a goal that is from Frances Klotet. Fending again, Jimenez now to Verratti. Doing well in this game, but he's just, I don't know, I'm not confident. Dorst is all the way through, and that is 3-2 to Arsenal, surely. Yes, it is. Oh, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 3. Really good effort, guys. With the throw to Nielsen. Been the hero for us lately. Carpoza whipped in. Firmino brings it down. Klotet, and it's in the back of the net. What a great goal that is. Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 1. Klotet with the goal. Huge moment for us. Won by Henderson. No, not won by Henderson. Munir. He's got players around him. Hadzic surely must score, and he does. Palace are level, and probably deservedly so as well. Munir now. Ball across. Hendon's in, and that is 2-1 to Crystal Palace. And across he does all the way through, and Galvin's in at the back post again, and Palace have just done that same goal twice. Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool 1. Roweff with the ball downfield. Palace 3, Liverpool 1. It just wasn't to be. Got support, will he shoot from range? He does! Henderson on the rebound, and that is 1-0 Liverpool. Jordan Henderson, Liverpool 1, Southampton 0. Massive goal. It's now playing 2 up tops. We've really got to be on our game now. Ball in. Oh, no way. Ridiculous goal. Luke Shaw, from a cross, basically, just loops that one into the back of the net. Klotet now, ball in, cleared away, but he'll get this back. Can he find a decent cross? Goes to Ibe, short ball, what a strike that is from Jordan Ibe. Liverpool 2, Southampton 1, massive goal for us. There we have it, an absolutely monumental win for our season, 2-1. Has he got enough support though? They're not going to get there quick enough, I don't think, unless, or will they? They will, you know. Goes to Ibe, can he score? He does! West Ham 0, Liverpool 1, Jordan Ibe, what a start to this game. We're out the relegation zone as things stand. What a result that would be. Lose it or doesn't lose it. Well done. Coutinho into Klotet. We're keeping the ball quite nicely. Firmino's through here. What a save. Ibe on the rebound. Is that offside? It's not. I tell you what, it's not. West Ham 0, Liverpool 2. Jordan Ibe with both goals. What a hero. Voss, ball through. Surely a goal. Etche must score, and he does. The defence just parted like the Red Sea. West Ham 1, Liverpool 2. Voss. Oh. All that from Sam Burgess not clearing the ball when it was right in front of him and there's no one near him. Back to Klotet, to Firmino. Is there a ball into the channel? Ibe's through again, and he scored a hat-trick in the first half. West Ham 2, Liverpool 3, Jordan Ibe with the hat-trick. Firmino into a lovely bit of space there. Nielsen round the corner for Ibe. Surely not another one. He scored another one. Coric now with the ball in for West Ham. And oh my God, is it gone in from Burgess? Moy Gomez makes it 4-3. This game is not done yet, guys. West Ham 3, Liverpool 4. Jordan Ibe may have just kept us in the Premier League. Right, guys, we are back, and as you can see, at one point that looked incredibly unlikely, but the win against Southampton seemed to give them a bit of confidence, and I think the performance against Everton in the other game did actually give... oh, Christ, I can't remember his name. Is it Peterson? Pearson? I genuinely can't remember his name off the top of my head. Some confidence as a striker. But... it was that win away at West Ham. Jordan Ibe might well have just kept us in the Premier League, and I'm utterly... in fact, I'm just ecstatic with that, and that's huge. So, we come into today's game. Now, I'll just explain to you what's happened kind of off camera. So basically, Derby were playing against Norwich at home yesterday, and they lost 2-0. I actually thought they'd win that one, and we'd be in for a real trouble. And then Everton lost 2-1, actually, against Chelsea. So not a bad performance from them. As you'll see, Palace are in the Europa League, so clearly the squad they've got are predicted to do very well with the things they've got. So, what that means today, that if we can beat West Bromwich Albion, if a draw doesn't really do much for us, although it does give us a really good chance, but we've got an away game on the last day, so we really do need to win this one. If we can beat 10th place West Brom today in this game, we are staying up, basically. We will stay up from quite a ridiculous position. At one point we were 8 points off safety, I think, so it's been a bit of a rough one. That's what I would say. So well, without further ado, let's just get straight into things, guys. Basically, there's nothing more I can really say. Oh, what? Oh no, Lausers. Phew. I was getting confused. It's Nielsen, not Niels Lauersen. It's Lars Nielsen, and we've got Niels Lauersen, which is really confusing. So Macaulay is not going in. My assistant keeps wanting to put Macaulay in, but Burgess for me has done a lot better than him. Although he had made he made a pretty horrific mistake in the West Ham game. But what can you do? So I have been messing around with the tactic a little bit during the games. Now what I found works often is I'm actually taking off short passing. Now, I start the game with short passing on, but in the last couple of games I've turned it off, and it seems to have done a little bit for us. Now, the other thing I've been changing recently is... What did I change? I don't know. We'll leave it at that for now, and I'll just sort of play it by ear when the games actually start, basically, because that's what I've been doing, and I've been really... I think that's what's been the difference. With the first few games, I was just relying on the tactic as is and having faith, but I've been slightly changing things during the games, but leaving the base tactic at the start of matches, that way I can tweak within, because otherwise you just end up getting out of... Yeah, they lose their fluidity with the original tactic, and I'd like to keep that as much as I can do. So, we're going to get into this, basically. Ozyakup actually nearly got injured in the last match. Thankfully, he didn't, so... Because he's so important at coming off the bench. He's a really good player, but I just think that with the system we've got at the moment, this is the best way to go. Just going to turn the replays back on again so you guys can see stuff when they happen in this game. So they're going with Humphries, Berahino, Piazon, Phillips, Cook, Finney, Robertson, Lund, Vasquez, and Young. Palace had a Lund as well, not a Lund, a Vasquez. So... Sorry, it's been like an hour or so since I actually played those games because I went off and had some lunch because I thought, right, we're going to take a little break now and get right back into it. If, for example, we don't do it in this game, unfortunately, I won't be able to live on the next one, otherwise the episode will be too long. But you'll still see a highlight thing at the end, maybe an extended one of what happens with that. We'll have to see. So let's get straight into things. Just round at the bottom. Why does that reset every time like you turn the game off or something? Because it seems like it does, and it's quite annoying. So, West Brom, Liverpool. This is going to be all down to what we can come up with, basically. We need a win, and we're starting off quite solidly. Burgess now. Henderson. Burgess has got a good long throw in him, which is quite important. Nielsen round the corner. Can he score? He can! Liverpool 1, West Bromwich Albion 0, and that is the goal that would put us safe. That would put us 4 points clear with a game to spare. And it would be Nielsen, who's actually not scored in the last couple, I don't think, managing to get the goal. And we've started off really well. Possession is good. Pass completion is good. Everything is good. We're at home. West Brom have got really nothing to play for. Nielsen steps inside, but we do need a second goal. That is paramount. Absolutely paramount. You might notice I'm a little bit lighter. That's because I've got the light on. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video. I recorded that quite a lot earlier this morning, so I actually can't remember if I did mention it, but that is why I look a bit more pasty than usual. I'm a pretty pasty man at the best of times. Berahino, interestingly, still at West Brom. Obviously didn't keep his promise to Jeremy Peace. Humphries, all kinds of space off the post and cleared away by Henderson, of all people. Roef actually made some incredible saves in the back end of that West Ham game, I gotta say. He made like 4 clear-cut chance saves. Brilliant stuff. Oh, please don't. Oh, he scored! I thought he was going to try and cross that. Didn't matter. Felipe Coutinho, Liverpool 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. My God. This would be our 3rd straight win. Impressive stuff, because it was really looking quite bleak at one point. When we were ahead against Palace and threw it all away, I thought, oh dear, it's all going to come down to some really poor performances. But they seem to have really clubbed together and pulled up a good performance here. If we go have a 3rd goal, I start to feel really confident. Nielsen now. Oh, I can't quite find it, but Clotet's there. Is he going to shoot from range? Probably not. Roberto Firmino. Is there a bit of space in the channel? Goes back out wide to Kaderabek. Considering they're not on short passing, they're actually playing it quite short generally anyway. Uh-oh, we've lost it. We've lost it. Henderson does well. That's great stuff from the 34-year-old. Probably in his final few seasons at Liverpool, you'd think. But clearly been a brilliant player for them. I might have a look at that in a minute. Nielsen's through on goal here. Firmino's in the goal! Yes! Liverpool 3, West Bromwich Albion 0. And surely now we can start the chance of we are staying up. I said we are staying up because we fucking are. It's about time, because even against West Ham we look shaky as hell at times. I don't think we deserve to win. Well, I don't know, it's hard to say. With the amount of chances they had in the end, I don't think we deserve to win. But this one has been truly... This has been a masterclass. This is more like the Liverpool that you'd expect to see. Uh-oh. Phillips with a long... Oh, goes short to Robertson. That's a great piece of play. But they don't get away with it. They don't get the ball. West Brom are going to come at us, as you would expect. Let's close down Board Finn. That's a great name. Board Finn. Love it. Robertson, long ball downfield, Papadopoulos in there, and lovely old job. Once we got our full strength defenders back, things did seem to improve for us, I must say. Once we were going with Papadopoulos and Krakowiak, although we do still have one guy out, so it's not all good. Clotet now to Ibe, surely not another one for him. Ibe through on goal, he scored! Liverpool 4, West Bromwich Albion 0. That is incredible. Jordan Ibe's now got 5 goals in his last 2 matches. As good as Nielsen's been, Ibe has been my player of this little mini save, basically, just because of the performance against West Ham, scoring 4 times in that game, then toe-poking one in for 4-0 here. What a performance this has been. I think it's because we've taken it off of shorter passing. That, to me, seems to be the thing that made this Liverpool team tick. It works for some of my other saves, but did not work for them. And I think it's just because it took some of them off their leashes a little bit. And back it comes to Coutinho, and well saved by McCarthy. And my goodness, West Brom are just they're getting the D right now, really, aren't they? Clotet, Sehias, and Ibe's put it in again! Liverpool 5, West Bromwich Albion 0. Ibe's got a 2nd goal of the game, and his 6th goal in 2 matches. What a performance! 5-0 up at half-time. I genuinely have to say, I did not expect this to be... I thought this would be a close game that we might win 2-1, 1-0 kind of thing. Not 5-0 up at half-time material, but there we go. What a perfect way. It's turned this game into a party, lads. So it looks like we are going to stay up, and frankly, when I looked at the 4 points gap at the start of this save, I actually thought that should be doable with a team like... Oh, wrong one. With a team like Liverpool. But... Oh, they've gone 3 at the back. This could cause all kinds of problems for them in the second half. Because they... with 4 points, I thought it'd be quite simple, but very quickly, with those big games that we'd had and lost, we soon found ourselves 8 points adrift and really were struggling with some of the teams around us picking up huge wins at times, particularly in the early stages. You know, Ipswich and Everton have done a really good job as well at times, but in these last few games, I knew we had a few winnable ones, but I genuinely didn't expect us to beat Southampton. I thought a draw there might be... I thought we could do it, but I didn't think we would, and I certainly didn't have us down to win away at West Ham. I know they're mid-table, but still... the win there is what's given us this confidence, and I thought we'd win this game, but never by this amount, and I feel like perhaps had we not won those last couple of games, the confidence wouldn't be anywhere near as high, and we wouldn't be, oh, he's got to find that pass. He has to. He does. Ibe's in here. Surely not. Nielsen's back at 6-0. Liverpool 6. West Bromwich Albion 0. And just in case goal difference was ever going to come into play, it sure as hell isn't today, because Liverpool have got 6 goals against West Brom. Roberto Firmino picks out a gorgeous ball here. Ibe going in, and now he's got an assist to his name as well as Nielsen. I'm going to make some changes now, actually, just a little earlier than usual, just to get Super Harry Kane on for a little while, because he's done all right for us. Özyakup is going to come on for Clotet, and I'll probably just leave it for that, just in case we get an injury, but just to give some of these guys a run out. McCarthy with the long ball downfield, and Henderson, oh, actually lost the flicker, but Iheanacho with the ball. I want to see how many goals we can get, but I don't want to start changing the tactic, because the fact is it's clearly working brilliantly. We've managed to score 6 goals and have 57% possession playing counter-attack football. We've torn them limb from limb today. Where was this against Everton? That's what I want to know. The one thing that's a bit sad for me is that we did lose the derby game at home, and that, when we lost that, I thought that was us done, basically. But guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this. It's something a little bit different. I will do it again, hopefully, if you guys enjoy it, and, you know, let me know with the likes on the video and whatnot, or just say in the comments that you enjoyed it. And if you did, let me know who you'd like to see me. Oh, Rafa, what are you doing? Oh, his literal name is just Rafa, or Roef. I've been calling him Roef. Some of the shots that he's had put at him lately, he should be called Rosed, to be honest, but there you go. Oh, dear. But yeah, no, if you have enjoyed it, do let me know what other teams, because I can't pick the teams. I just picked Liverpool because they were bottom of the league, and it was a bit surprising. But if you want to let me know some other leagues you'd like me to see this... Oh, and... Yes! Sorry, guys. That ball bounced around like a pinball. Liverpool 7, West Brom 1. It's not even an hour played yet. I was hoping this would be nice and short, but this looks like it's going to drag on a little bit. Cheers for that, guys. Great strike from Firmino. The ball is just... Look at this. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Chuckle Brothers at the back there for West Brom. But yeah, let me know what other leagues you'd like me to see. Like to see me try this in, if you do want to see it again. I've also got some ideas for maybe a collaborative version with other YouTubers where we both take over the same team in the same save, not as a network game, and we have to see who does the best with them, basically. So that's another idea potentially at a later date. Humphrey's bringing it forward for West Brom now. I just thought it'd be something a little bit different to do, some one-off videos that you guys might enjoy, just to break up what I've been doing as well, just to sort of give things a little... Plus I've been wanting to try out some of this new kit and new ideas, basically, so this is the perfect time for me to do so. So... We've been superb today. This is the best performance I've seen from us all the time. Do I make another sub or do we just leave it? Actually, screw it. Basically, screw it. We're going to do it. Firmino... Yeah, we'll get Bernardo Silva on for Firmino, who's been superb again today. I don't really know who's going to win man of the match here. It could be anyone, really. It might even be someone who's got a load of assists and gone under the radar. I wish that they could give hockey assists as well, because sometimes that's just as important as the actual assist, you know? If those of you who don't know, a hockey assist is like, in ice hockey, the player that passes the puck to the player that passes the puck to the scorer also gets a credit. So there we go. Man of the match is Jordan Ibe. Again, what more do you need, basically? That is superb stuff from us. So there we have it, guys. I'm actually going to end it here, just because otherwise it will go on for too long. We have our next game would have been away at Newcastle, but the point is we've stayed up anyway, and that is the main thing. It does look like, well, in fact, they're all relegated. Derby, Everton, and Ipswich are all down. So, guys, if you've enjoyed this, and I really hope you have, please do hit that like button on the video. I'm not going to set a like total, just if you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, and that will let me know enough. So, guys, yeah, if you're new to the channel, and this is the first video of mine you've watched, and if you have enjoyed it as well, please do subscribe. There's lots more stuff like this coming up in FM16. So, guys, I've said so, guys, about 4 times now. Christ, man. Yeah, I'll see you guys for one of my other videos, probably later today and into the future. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.